Hi, everybody. It's me, BK, again, and I wanted to tell you guys about my mental health a little bit. Um, I think my depression probably got a little bit worse because I'm kind of sad and down for being used by a supposed friend, and now they're my ex friend because they don't talk to me anymore. And besides, either help me throw something away or just saying hi in the morning and nothing else. We don't talk. Um, it's something he decided without telling me. He just did it when I told him I was no longer going to buy stuff for him online. I was doing it for a little while since like COVID, I guess. And I feel like I was used. I don't like being used, and I don't like using people. I don't think I ever done that. But I, if I don't like being used or being this and that, I don't want it to happen to someone else. I don't like being late to anything, otherwise, because I don't want to be late for somebody else. So I'd rather be there early as I possibly can. And yeah, so I just yeah, I wouldn't want to. I was already used before, like when my friend from elementary just kept using me for to be at his band's shows, which kind of made me sad. I didn't stop until like this year, last year, I stopped trying to contact him. I just gave up because I told him I wanted to be I wanted to be a man, and I just said I posed as male online. He just stopped talking to me. So, but either way, this other friend, I was buying stuff for him online, and when I think I was doing it for about a year or two, here and there. At first, I didn't mind until one of my online friends, who I'm very good friends with, told me he's using you. I don't want him to use you, and I'm like, oh no, it's fine. He's just a friend. He pays me extra, so it's okay. And I'm like, but he's like, yeah, well, just make sure he doesn't use you. Like, I don't like him using you, BK. And I'm like, don't worry about it. He's just my friend. It'll be okay. And then he stopped for a while. And then, because he got other people do it, and I just sometimes say, oh, I don't want to do it. He's like, oh, okay. And then he'll do it another month or so, and I will be okay with it. But he hadn't done it in a while at this point. So I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So I could save money to go move out of the States one day. And that's when he kept on asking me to buy stuff for him online. And I think I might have. But then I'm like, I just can't keep doing this. I'm trying to save money. Yeah, he'll give me an extra $50 or whatever, but I need this money now to pay for my bills and buy things I need. So why do I have to buy this stuff for you when you don't want to do it yourself? And he also told me one time that he doesn't want to buy stuff online because he doesn't want to get scammed. And when he told me that, I'm like, that's kind of strange. I'm like, well, that's because he's a little older. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he's just, but he's not that old. He's only in his 40s. So it's like, I don't understand how this is making any sense. And I'm like, whatever. But I was like, and then when someone told him to use a debit card like you can buy at the store, he still was trying to get me to buy. He said he needed help doing it. He was gonna get someone else to do it, and then I was gonna help him one time, and he said, "Oh, I think I can do this myself." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead." And because it only takes 20, 30 minutes to do on yourself, and then I'll send a real card when you activate the first card they give you. So I don't know. Anyway, and when it was this year, a little while after I moved, and I told him I don't want to buy stuff online anymore. And he's like, but I pay you. I pay you to do it. And I'm like, I just can't. I just don't want to do it anymore, man. And he said, oh, okay, I respect that. And I said, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. He's like, yeah, I respect that. I respect that. And then I told him like, look, I can still help you sign up to register the car. He's like, okay, thanks. And that same day, he went to get some coffee, and I went to get some too, or to refill it in the cafe, which is still closed because of the pandemic, or for whatever reason, still closed. Anyway, he was in there. I was talking to him. I was trying to, and I said something as a joke because we usually joke around, and he just left the room, didn't even respond. I'm like, that's strange. Maybe he's kind of upset. And I'm like, whatever. He'll probably get over it. I mean, it's probably nothing to have to do with me. And then days go by, he still hasn't said anything to me. I'm like, okay, is he ignoring me or is he trying to distance himself from me because I want to buy something online for him? I'm like, no, no, no. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. Maybe, no, he ain't gonna do that because he called me his best friend before, and I'm like, he's been very thoughtful and everything, and I'm like, no, he ain't gonna be like that. It's just something I don't want to do anymore because I just don't want to because I'm trying to save money. So I'm like, I can't keep buying stuff online for him when I'm trying to save, and I keep spending it, and then I'm like, I can't keep doing this. I'm gonna continue being in the low 50s or something, low $50, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore to myself. I will say, and I'm like, I can't do this. So when he stopped talking to me, I'm like, hold up. After about a week, I'm like, okay, this guy hasn't talked to me in a week. I think after 2 weeks, I'm like, this guy does not want to be my friend anymore. I'm trying to talk to him, and like he doesn't get into conversation with me. He just avoids me. Every time I'm in the office he's in, he just gets up and leaves. If I'm in his vicinity, he gets up and leaves. He doesn't say a word to me. The only times he says anything is if I'm there in the morning. Maybe sometimes he'll say good morning, or he might be saying to someone else for all I know. Or is when I'm throwing out compost and he helps me out. And that's it. But he doesn't really say much to me. He doesn't head in a conversation. He doesn't joke with me. He doesn't do any of that like we used to. And I'm like, I remember even telling a friend after about a month or 2 weeks, he's like, don't worry about it. He's just a little upset. He'll get back in touch with you. I'm like, okay, yeah. After about a month, 2 months, and I'm like, are you freaking serious? I pretty much knew it the first week or the first few days, or that same day. He's like, this guy has been using me just to buy stuff online. And I've only been doing it for the past year or two. So I'm like, so we never were friends then. As soon as you found out that I was going to buy stuff online for you, you just ended the friendship. Like, you don't even care about our friendship. All you want is to use me to buy stuff online for you. Take the risk, and you don't have to be risked. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I was just staring off into nothingness. But it's like, are you serious, man? And now I'm just like, I, I I'm still indifferent about my friend from elementary, and now I'm like, I'm just overthinking again. Like, why why would you say we're best friends? And I didn't think I was a best friend anyway, but at least a good friend. And I'm like, this guy does not care about me at all. He was just using me the entire time to just for what? Like, I don't understand. And it's just, come on. It kind of annoyed me, and I just feel indifferent. Like, why would you use me just to buy stuff online for you? It's like, ugh, can do it yourself, and you don't want to take the risk. But I'm risking my stuff. I'm risking my bank account. I'm risking everything to buy stuff for you online from these sketchy freaking websites that you don't even know what kind of product this is made out of. And it's like, you can look at it. He's like, I don't care. He likes to spend money all the time like it's nothing. And it's like, there are people struggling like me. Like, come on. It's some stupid shit. I already feel like I was used before. And now I got this recent one. It's like, why are you? We were never friends. Like, so if he starts joking with me anytime soon, I'm not gonna joke back. Like, no, you already showed to me that you were just using me as a means to get some stuff and not to risk anything. But you're gonna risk my account, my stuff, my 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 reputation, which I don't even have anyway, but still everything just so you don't have to. So screw him. If he says, "Oh, we're friends," I'm like, "No, we're not friends. You made that perfectly clear. I am not a friend to you. You are not even a coworker. You're just an acquaintance. You're just just a you're just a worker in this building that I just happen to see a lot. I don't know you. So whatever he told me, I'm just gonna erase it from my mind if I can. Just take it out of my head. So none of my importance. Get shot, not my problem. You need help with something, not gonna help you. That's all on you. I don't have to help you anymore. So whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. So he decided to end it just because I didn't want to buy stuff for him online, which that was it. I didn't say I hated him. I didn't say I didn't like his religion. I didn't say anything bad about him. So I'm like, if this is how much this is your only friendship that you want to end just because I don't want to buy stuff for you online, okay, we're not friends. We're never friends because you just used me. You just been saying words to make sure I keep buying stuff for you online. So I see how it is. I see how it is. So we're no longer friends. I don't care. I'm trying not to care about him. I'm trying to get over it. But it's hard when I see him at work every day because he's in a different section, but I still see him around. And I'm like, I see him joking with people, talking to people, interacting with other people right in front of me or near. Or I could just hear him talking. And it's like, okay, I see how it is. I ain't going to talk to you. I'll just stay away and not say anything because it's none of my business. It's none of my business. But yeah, that's what I've been going through. And I was just, and I always, and like one of my other friends was telling me that I need to take some days off of work or just on Saturdays or Sundays and find some time to sleep in because that guy, my ex friend, is just annoying the hell out of me every time I see him, stressing me out, and I just get angry every time I see him talking to somebody or ignoring me and just laughing around. I'm like, I don't trust this guy anymore. It just pisses me off. Um, so yeah, so I'm kind of a little bit depressed from that, and I'm sorry that I didn't make a video. So trying to get over it. I need to distract myself more. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later, and all right, that's it. All right, peace out.